Hello everyone. 90%. 90% of the modules installed last year in Europe came from China. That represents 18 billion euros that left Europe to never come back. That represents 60 gigawatts of modules that were imported last year into Europe. 60 gigawatts represents the power of about 15 nuclear power plants. 120 million panels, enough to power 12 million households in Europe. That's 400,000 jobs lost in Europe. And because of the war in the Ukraine and because of COVID, Europe, unfortunately, or fortunately, realized how much we are deindustrialized and how much we are losing our power with electricity being now bought in from solar panels from China. And we're trying to replace a dependency on oil, but replacing it with a dependency on solar panels come from China, which makes absolutely no sense. And Europe understands this and wants its energy sovereignty back. And what we offer is exactly that. A 5 gigawatt solar power plant that we're building in France that will make 5 gigawatts of solar panels, 5 gigawatts of solar cells, with the latest technologies made in Europe by European workers, with the world's largest, lowest carbon footprint, and fully respecting all the European social rules. We've closed our seed round. We've raised 6 million euros from top-notch investors. We have 1 gigawatt of LOIs. We have strategic partnerships signed with IPVF for next generation solar cells. We have our factory site selected. The project was announced by President Macron at the Choose France Summit, and we started permitting. This is a picture of the site. What you see on top is a 50-hectare site, which is 10 kilometers away from the German border. It is 1 day's 8 hours truck drive from 85% of the European market. The rendition below is what the factory is going to be looking like. We'll manufacture 5 gigawatts of panels per year, enough to power 10 million solar panels, 1 million homes made independent, 1,700 workers. It's an investment of over $700 million, €1 million. We are currently in the middle of the permitting phase. We intend to start production in middle of 2024. Start of production middle of 2025, and reach full 5 gigawatt capacity in 2027. We have a very experienced team, including Oliver Schulz-Wittmann, who is our CTO. He's the inventor of the TOPCon technology, which is what we'll be using. And we're looking right now to raise our Series A's, and we're looking for 40 million euros to help us finalize the factory design, finalize the permitting, choose the equipment vendors and start making the down payments for the equipment vendors, buy the land, of course, and expand the team and grow a signed order of portfolios. What our achievements are going to be in the next 6 months is we'll have all the permits done. We'll have the detailed factory design. We have the Series A's closed, we hope. 1.5 gigawatts in LOIs, and continue to build out the team. In 2027, our goal is that 5% of the PV modules made in Europe will be made by Holosolis, with a turnover of 1 billion euros, and helping reaching the Net Zero Industrial Act objective of having 40% of the solar panels made in Europe, installed in Europe, made in Europe. Thank you very much.